Welcome to the Voice Boxes podcast with vocal coach Nettie Rose and speech pathologist Jennifer Kellums, where they discuss the mysterious world of vocal health and encouragement for anyone who uses their voice.
Hello, it is season 2 of the Voice Boxes. I'm Jennifer Kellums.
And I'm Nettie Rose.
Awesome. So today we are going to talk about acid reflux and how that affects your voice.
Yeah.
So gross. So gross. Do you get heartburn?
It is gross. Heartburn? Yeah. Did you just ask me if I have heartburn?
Yeah. Yeah.
I do. I get heartburn.
Gotcha.
I have issues.
I am
more issues.
I am one of the lucky people, and this is why I'm so hell-bent on traveling right now, is because I'm I need to eat all the food I can while I can before I start having issues, because I know it's going to come one day, and I'm no, I got to get it. I got to have my cheese and my wine and my spicy food, because I'm I feel like some women have the baby clock, and I have the food clock.
Oh, I like your clock, though. Your clock is very important.
I'm a huge foodie. Any flavors, yes,
Same.
Please. And
Same. I love that you're a foodie, honestly. I really do.
It is one thing, I tell people this, I have 2 superpowers. One is, if you tell me you want to do something, I will make it happen somehow. And my second one is, if you live somewhere and somewhere I've been, I know where to go. I can be oh yeah, this is where you need to go. I got it. Oh, you're from Phoenix? Here's where you go.
That's exciting. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
So with acid reflux, then, it does limit the food that we can consume when we suffer from it. So maybe you can lead us in on that. What kind of foods should we maybe steer clear from? What causes a little bit more of that irritation?
Everything good. Basically, I have it's the everything good list. So this is the list of 8. These are the 8 foods or substances to avoid if you are having acid reflux, or at least play with these. So maybe take one out and see if that makes a difference, or take, combinations. So this is definitely something to play with, especially if I don't even want to say if you don't want to go the medicinal route, because I feel in the medical world, there is room for both. There's room for medicinal, but also diet modifications, but not just one or just the other.
Yeah, I agree.
You got to find that balance. So things that you want to try to avoid or play with if you have acid reflux: fried food, dairy, spicy food, acidic food. And acidic food isn't just burning, like pineapple. I'm talking tomatoes.
Tomatoes are big.
Tomatoes, oranges are acidic.
Huge.
Yeah, lemons. Mm-hmm.
Huge.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alcohol, nicotine, caffeine, and mint. So if you go to that Italian restaurant and you have your chicken parm, big old glass of wine and some tiramisu, and get that little Andes mint afterwards.
Yeah, that's right.
At Olive Garden. Wait, do they still? I haven't been.
Yes, they do. They do actually.
I love those Andes mints. And mint is always a surprising one for people, but it actually, your esophagus has 2 sphincters, one at the top, one on the bottom. We're very aware of our bottom sphincter, but anyway, you also have a top one, and actually that mint is gonna kind of help relax that muscle. So yeah. So that's why the
surprising
mint is
one
on there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mint can be a surprising one.
Yeah. So, the issue with acid reflux as it pertains to the voice is it's going to come up, and I wish I could do drawings on here. But if you think, we don't have pipes per se, but if you think about it, think about 2 split pipes, but they meet in the middle at the top. Basically, the stomach acid can come up into your throat, burn the soft tissue in your throat. So now swallowing is, it's going to hurt. It's going to be irritated.
Right.
And then actually come over the arytenoid cartilages, which separates, and come down into your airway, touch your vocal cords. Now your vocal cords have acid on them, that nice, gentle tissue and membrane and muscles and ligaments. And now you just like burnt it with stomach acid.
And stomach acid's brutal.
Very, very.
Brutal.
It's meant to dissolve food. Yeah.
Efficiently well, too. So,
I mean, if you've ever, everybody has thrown up in their life and like, that feeling, that stomach acid coming up. Imagine that on just like your soft tissue. Like,
Right. And then the problem too is that it reoccurs. So it's not just a one-time thing. Because I don't know if anybody has felt when they've thrown up that they haven't been able to speak very well after that, or they're affected for a while after that, sometimes a whole day, sometimes a few days after. So if that happened continuously with the stomach acid, or if you threw up multiple times for multiple days, it can really, really affect it. It's pretty severe, actually.
So you're going to notice, changes in your voice. And a lot of patients that come into speech therapy, they're like, oh yeah, I've had this change in my voice. I'm like chronically coughing, which, I mean, and none of this is like, oh, it's definitely because of acid reflux. But a lot of times it's because of the acid reflux. This chronic cough, you can have postnasal drip, but also you could have like this dripping from just the irritation and your body trying to heal the tissues too.
Right.
So,
and then that irritation just continues with the cough. It just is like ongoing. So unless something changes, can you really remedy it or make it like progressively better? So something has to change, right? So diet would be a huge part. Environment would be another part. So one thing though, like for me with the acid reflux issues, and it can happen more so when with a woman getting pregnant and having the baby inside can cause that kind of like spatial issue, which can push some of the stomach acid up and cause that more during that duration of time. But what I've noticed, besides having those issues when I was preggers 3 times, was like if I drank water before I went to bed, so like water can do it for me. If I drink water before I go to bed and I don't sleep on the left side, it will create this acid reflux reaction. And that's water. And people think like, well, it's just a sip of water. But for me, there's an issue with the sphincters, as we just talked about not that long ago. And it will allow things to pass through, and that becomes problematic. So it's not really the water's fault. It's just the fact that there's something going in and the inability to keep things where they need to be.
And they have done research where like they've shown like laying on the left side is optimal for minimizing acid reflux than on the right, just based the way our anatomy is. Yeah,
because the stomach's more towards the left side.
So, some people, they sleep upright in their lazy boy chairs or, have a lot of pillows propped, and that's what helps them.
Right.
So different lifestyle changes as well. But if you can give up your pot of coffee and maybe go to like a half a pot of coffee, see if that works.
Right.
Pull back on one diet thing and just see if that makes a change for you. I don't recommend just like pounding Prilosec and, all the other medications.
Yeah, if you can avoid it. I mean, my doctor wants me to be on something currently because I had an upper and lower GI, and there's some erosion and things that I've suffered from. So there's like that aspect. And now I'm also supposed to have aspirin in my diet every day. So that could be a problem to cause the acid reflux as well, or erosion that can happen in your esophagus and your stomach, which can lead to ulcers and all that lovely stuff. So for me though, I try to be careful. So like if I'm going to take the aspirin, I try to make sure that I take it on a full stomach. That's helpful. And then sometimes rice is a good go-to for me. So if there's if there's extra acid in my stomach, if I feel like something is going to be an issue, I'll go towards gluten-free bread because I can't have gluten or wheat. So I go gluten-free bread, or I go for some rice, and that seems to help me. And milk, the dairy aspect doesn't seem to bother me so much when it comes to acid reflux, because it's the least, I think, culprit, in my opinion, of all of them.
And see, my husband's the opposite. He's starting to like, if he has a lot of dairy, he starts getting like the postnasal drip. And I'm like, oh,
The mucus aspect, yeah.
oh girl, I see where this is going.
No.
Yes, like
That's okay,
sometimes I
more
call
for
my
you.
husband, oh girl.
That's funny. More for you though. Like you get to eat all the cheese then.
Oh man, the one time he ate my tiramisu, we had words.
Did he really?
I was like, you're the worst
Shameful.
roommate ever.
Shameful. You should
Yeah.
go to the place that has like that big vat of tiramisu where you
Oh,
take that big ladle.
Coco
Did you
de
see
Beppo?
that?
Yes, I've
No.
been.
Do they do that there?
Yeah, because everything's like family
Oh.
size portions.
Oh, well, they do like as much as you can scoop out and put on the plate, you can have of the tiramisu. And some people will take the spoon and the ladle and stick it all the way in and get like this big fat piece.
Dude, I just grab the bowl and run.
Just
I'll
charge
be
me for
fine.
the whole
I will
thing.
eat this. Don't worry.
That sounds so
Okay.
good.
I know. Oh gosh. All right. Acid reflux. Not great. Not great for your esophagus. People don't think about how it affects your swallow, but that's a different podcast. But people don't think about how it affects your voice. So if you are noticing, I'm getting like some heartburn and I'm starting to have voice changes, check out that list of 8. We'll add it to the show notes below so you can see that. And let us know what you've experienced with acid reflux and what has worked for you and what you are unwilling to give up.
Right. Don't suffer too much though, please.
But yeah, don't suffer too much. Everything in moderation, right?
Yes.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night. Bye.
The Voice Boxes Podcast, all about vocal health and hot topics. You got questions? They got answers. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Until next time, may a healthy voice be with you.